Hello, I've now read the third one from the Booker Prize long list, and it's this one, The Promise by Damon Galgut, and it's another one that I liked. So, you know, numbers 1 and 3 I do quite like. It's set in South Africa, and it's the story of almost the disintegration of a privileged white family. And do you remember the Hugh Grant film, 4 Weddings and a Funeral? You can say this one's 4 funerals. There's no weddings, just 4 funerals. And you've got the family, and it's the Swart family. And you've got Rebecca and Mamie, and then you've got the children, Anton, Astrid and Amor. The book starts with Rachel's death. And it starts with a promise, because Amor hears her mother on her deathbed asking her father to promise that he will give their house servant Salome her house, the house she lives in now as part of her job. She asks that he promise to give her the house, and the whole book is about that promise. You've got 4 parts, 4 funerals, 4 parts, and each is a different timeline, and each deals with a different person, and each almost deals with a different religion, because you've got a rabbi, you've got a priest, you've got a New Age, you've got a pastor, you've got 4 different religions that come into the 4 different parts. You've got a family that don't communicate, that are that have this empty promise. The book is seen through the eyes of this white family, and the black people, the blacks in the story, are not really given a voice. What sets this apart for me is the narrator. And the narrator, we don't know who the narrator is, but the narrator goes through different perspectives. But 1 minute you're in first person, then second person, then third person. You're looking through this person's eyes, then you're looking through somebody else's eyes. At one point we're even looking at a story from the point of view of a jackal. And it's this interweaving where all this narrator sees everything, he knows everything, and he's watching. And at some point he's even talking to the characters, or she's even talking to the characters. Is this narrator a male or a female? And that to me is the star, because it's a thread that runs all the way through. I did start thinking that it was almost like a stream of consciousness, but it goes beyond that, because to me, a stream of consciousness is one person's thoughts the whole time, like in James Joyce's Ulysses, that type of thing. But this is different characters. You've got their different perspectives. And as I said, you've got first person, second person, third person, and it's weaving all the way along. And I really did enjoy this book. And yes, it covers 4 decades, and it covers a promise that was pledged right at the beginning of the book. And you've got the disintegration of this privileged white family. So yes, that is number 3 on the long list. I've started the next one already, and that's Sweetness of Water by Nathan Harris, which is set sort of American Civil War. So I've already started that one, so as soon as I finish that, I will come back and talk to you about it. So, happy reading, take care, and